My name is Kat, and this is my sister Annie.
Hello.
And we grew up in a house on Little Atoka in Alec, and our parents have always done everything themselves. The house is actually the same age as me. It is 31 years old. It was built the year I was born. And they built it themselves, even the electricity and everything else. And we've always been great outdoors peoples. We did all the gardens and walls ourselves. We even helped Dad, even when we were little, carry paving stones down the hill to make a fire pit. And that took quite a while. Those were heavy stones.
It's a nice neighborhood there. It felt really nice, so.
And safe.
And safe.
I lived in that house with my parents up until my second year of college, and then I moved out of town to Brainerd for a few years for a floral degree. And that apartment was okay, but it was definitely not, it was fine, but it wasn't really safe per se.
Bob and I knew we wanted to reach the highest potential of independence for our kids as possible, but not really sure how to accomplish it, except that I knew I wanted it to be similar to like an assisted living model. And I knew that when we were going to be done with school, I would contact ASI, and that's where it all began. We knew that because our family is made by adoption, all three of our kids have special needs, and they're all different special needs. So back in the day, we got in touch with Steve Vandershoff. We lined up for that meeting to see if ASI would be interested in us in Alexandria. We brought 6 of us that we felt were parents that were looking for this kind of model, and professionals within the town, including our public health leaders.
And retired educators.
Yeah, special ed teachers that had same interests. We met with Steve. He put us over to his team, and there began our relationship with ASI. Steve Vandershoff, I can quote from way back when. He told us, when you have people with passion like this, you don't turn your back on them. And that's how we got Nordic Meadow. But I can say I feel like we've accomplished something for this community. And although we did it for our kids, because I wanted them to be as independent as possible, I didn't want them to live with mom and dad. I didn't want them to live in supported living, such as group homes, if they didn't need that. But I didn't see how they could thrive in an apartment without the right support system. We did it for our kids, but we did it for 15 people altogether, and not just the people that reside here, but for the families. Yeah, we have loved ASI. I tell you, it was just an answer to our family's prayers.
Yeah.
We walked in here, we feel like it's home.
They advocated for a place that was meant for people with special needs that had the potential to live on their own, but maybe needed a little assistance. And there just wasn't any place like that yet. They found ASI, and they approached them about the possibility of building an apartment, not strictly for people that were heavily handicapped, but people that were in between, that didn't need a group home, but maybe needed a little assistance with daily chores and just daily living. And so eventually Nordic Meadow got built with the help of our parents advocating for a lot of us, and a lot of the community got involved because there was such a need in this area for such a place to be built.
When I first transitioned tech, actually, I moved in here during that time, so. Transition tech is people with disabilities, and they help you find jobs or help you live on your own. And I was there for 3 years, and I believe it was my second or my third year of being there I got to move in this building, which was nice.
And what was your first impression?
It was good. And I was happy about it.
It was a place to call your own, wasn't it? I feel very safe here. It's
I do too.
everybody knows everybody. We get together. I mean, it's a little community in here that we've kind of built. I mean, we're close in town, but we have the nice nature aspect to it, and
It's really nice.
we really couldn't ask for more. I mean, it's nice being someplace that's, you know, is safe.
Yeah.
Compared to what I was living in before, it's definitely many times better.
Safe home, safe home, safe home will you go until I next see you? Safe home will you